Until recently, basketball shoes have been notoriously ugly. We're all a little bit closer to the subject than most, but the general consensus amongst pretty much everyone on the earth is that hoop shoes are hideous. I can't disagree. After all, they're designed for performance first, aesthetic second. And while we've come a long way in the aesthetic appeal on the Encore crepe, history shows us the ugly past our president has left behind. And while we do understand that taste, designs, and trends change, we also like to look back and give a fair roasting to designs that have aged badly. Like we somehow could have done it better. So we've gone back through the archives for you, found the worst basketball sneakers we could remember, and packed it into one concise, definitive guide to the worst basketball sneakers ever made. Adidas, the Kobe 2. You might or might not know that I have covered NASCAR for many years. During those many years, I have toured many race shops and seen many not yet finished race cars. They are big, drab slabs of gray, anxiously hoping to soon be painted up in the signature colors of a team sponsor, so they can stop looking like a misfit toy and start looking like a winner. I have also seen Adidas, the Kobe 2. They are totally the same thing. The Kobe 2 was so ugly that if you played Run DMC's My Adidas while wearing them, the lyric automatically changed to Your Adidas. Adidas Garnet 3. To be clear, there were actually two Garnet 3s. Nike released the Air Garnet 3 in 1999. It was later rebranded the Air 3 because Kevin Garnett bolted the swoosh for And One, and then the three stripes of Adidas, who released their Garnet 3 in 2003. The shoe was so uninspiring that it ultimately led to the disappearance of KG's signature series altogether, foreshadowed by his actual signature on the side of the Garnet 3, printed so thin and so tiny that it seems to be disappearing. By the decade's end, Garnet had disappeared from Adidas completely, joining Chinese brand Anta. Nike Lebron 13. The Lebron 13 is a shoe truly worthy of its unlucky number. The showcase model dyed in the same color as the interior of your favorite uncle's '89 Cadillac Brougham. These kicks will go down as little more than an asterisk of the King's incomparable career, so much so that the quarter is adorned with a giant rubber asterisk. Converse Wade 4. D. Wade is now on his third forgettable sneaker line, and while an argument could be made for multiple shoes in each of those lines to be included on this list, we have chosen the fourth entry onto his Converse line as the absolute worst. The shoe featured an aesthetic that looked like it was from 15 years prior, but not in the warm fuzzy way, in the old and cheap way. There's also the fact that he only wore it for one quarter of a TNT game that debuted his new Wade 4 ad campaign, and then turned to Nike execs shortly after to try and pull off his eventual transfer to fellow subsidiary Jordan Brand. Jordan Mellow 9. Like most entries in the Mellow signature line, the M9 was an admirable Encore performer. But while we were told that the design was inspired by Mellow's passion for luxury watches, it looked like it was inspired by unfinished samples, thanks to the less than elegant execution of the support system in the shoe's upper. Reebok Zigg Slash. Just about every aspect of John Wall's first Reebok signature shoe got things wrong, from the awkward cut, to the mostly foam outsole that had horrific traction, to the fact that Zigg wasn't even really suited to basketball, period. The shoe missed on every level, as did the follow-up, the Zigg Encore. Air Jordan 2009. For years, the Air Jordan 15 was widely thought of as the worst Air Jordan, but that all changed when the Air Jordan 2009 was released. From its lacking on-court performance to its confusing fencing-inspired backstory to the heel wedge that promised propulsion, even though you'd want to be propelled from your forefoot on a jump, the AJ 2009 missed on all levels and rightfully took the 15's worst Air Jordan title. Reebok Answer 9. Allen Iverson's Answer line has probably had more issues than hits, but the Answer 9 missed in an above and beyond kind of way. The self-inflating pump, Velcro straps, and DMX sheer cushioning looked more like a hodgepodge of current trends and tech than a cohesive design. The bulky model certainly wasn't even close to a shoe suited for Al's quick and frantic playing style either.